Hello and welcome to Wary with Cary. Today's episode, or this week's, because I'm probably not going to make another one this week, is more serious. I made a few serious ones, but this one pretty serious. And if you don't want to hear issues specifically about the recent abortion bill, anti-abortion bill really, passed in Texas, tune away now. That's fine, I understand. Okay, now that's out of the way. Probably cut my audience in half from 5 to 2, but anyway. Any fucking way. Now, I am a huge fan of the Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Love that show. It was amazing. I watched it all the time when it was on. It was like comfort food to me. Every night I had to see it. I'm not a guy who likes talk shows much, but this was not an ordinary talk show. This was very similar to Space Coast, Coast to Coast, or the Eric Andre show, where he would have a robot sidekick, and he'd have a guy in a horse costume come out, and he would have an invisible, a very shy late night band that would never appear. You would hear their voices. He would have weird phone calls he would take. So like, this is really ridiculous shit. It was fun. It was amazing. I was watching an episode last week. I remember it. I don't remember what day it was. I think it was Wednesday. And every show he would start with the message. Well, first he would have like a cold open where he would interview some of the audience members, something like that. It was kind of cool, like a teaser thing. And he'd have the intro, but he would smack the camera. It was like that, but it'd be like a boom, boom, boom sound. And he would start with, "Hey, it's a great day for America, everybody." Yes, or something like that. And I thought the other day, I was gonna tweet out. I was just gonna try that just once. I might have did it before, but I don't remember. Oh, by the way, yeah, I got a new dude. Got the Walter White look. Eat your wheel. Yeah, I got a new dude. Got a new haircut, new look. Anyway, I thought, I'm going to tweet out, "It's a great day for America, everybody." And usually when he does this, the next part, he would say, "It's not such a great day for," and he mentioned what was going on in the news at the time. I tweeted this out, and immediately got a response. And I want to make it clear, I'm not mad about this at all, from somebody, a friend of mine on Twitter, who said that not really, because was I aware of what was happening in Texas. I was aware. And in case you aren't aware, in case you've been living under a rock, or just haven't been looking at the news or whatever, or if you're not from America or Texas, you just don't know or something. To put it simply, a bunch of scumfuck, pathetic, snail, wannabe yerk, control freak, douchebag, donkey diarrhea, motherfucking sacks of shit Republicans have officially passed a law that says you cannot get an abortion within the first 6 weeks of someone knowing they're pregnant. And it is very easy to just call this an anti-abortion bill, because that's what it fucking is. Okay? Like, you can put this in any bow you want. You can wrap up a fucking turd and tell somebody it's a Snickers bar. It's still a piece of shit. And this bill is literally trying to repeal abortion in every other way except the official way. Because if you look up the research on this, and it will back it up, lots of women, or lots of people I should say, because more than women can just get pregnant, lots of people will not even know they're pregnant for the first 6 weeks. And this whole thing is predicated upon a heartbeat. They have to see a heartbeat. This cannot be seen sometimes in 6 weeks. Now, these factoids I'm saying here, most of this is going to be a Reddit video. It's going to be me being pissed the fuck off. And there's not going to be a lot of information here helpful. And I'm sorry about that. But if you want to get your information, I would say watch a video by Miss Peep about this. She covers it very well. Service also made a great video about it. So if you check them out. Me, I'm fucking pissed. This is not me going to sit here and be doing so much information. There will be some information. But it's mostly me uses as an excuse to rant. And oh, how am I going to rant? You know, I don't by any stretch of imagination love Call for an Uprising or any of the other fucking weird internet chuds I've talked about and made fun of. But at least, most of them, even the ones with a big audience, like the only one I can think of with a big, like Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro, are the kind that, yeah, they have people listen to them, and they can affect real people and turn them into fucking bleeding morons and horrible bigots and shit like that, and they're fucking pieces of fucking garbage too, grifting sacks of shit. Don't get me wrong. But their influence is just that. You have to listen to them, and not to make fun of them, but it's easy to be manipulated by people because they use all this double talk. Not saying they're smart, just saying they know how to grift. They know how to fucking con. But my point is, these people and call for an uprising. People like his shit ass, who pretty much, if you're already watching his channel, you're there for one of two reasons. To laugh at his stupid ass. Well, 3 reasons. Laugh at his ass, look for material, which I do sometimes, or because you're already in his cult, you're already in his mind frame. You believe whatever the fuck he's going to sell you, and it's very unlikely you're ever going to shake that. I would hope you will. I would hope you get out of that funk, get out of that shit, can pull your head up from the muck, and get out of the matrix. But I don't think it's going to happen. But my point is, these people, their influence, it's very small. It's like this. It can spread out, and then you have news and people push them. But in the grand scheme of things, they don't get the effect. They don't get here to sit here and decide what is the way things are. That's my point. And I would love to make fun of these fucking shitty people and rant about them and how fucking garbage they are, because they are fucking garbage. And how they are in helping matters. And how they are pieces of fucking shit, because they are. And we'll probably do that again one day. In fact, I have a couple videos lined up. But today we're talking about the real fucking evil heel motherfucking scumbag, sacks of shit, degenerate, douchebag, pathetic, shield, cunt ass bitches, that bitch ass, lowest of the low, lower than dirt, below dirt, and asshole's ass. Motherfucking Republicans, more specifically Texas Republicans, more specifically Texas Taliban. Because these asshole cunts, these diarrheas of the mouth and the mind, these dick cheese lickers, these earwax eaters, they fucking actually have the power. They have the fucking control to ruin lives. And don't sit here and try to tell me, oh, they're doing this for a greater good. What fucking greater good? What fucking possible greater good could you have in mind for pulling some shit like this? What in the world could possibly your mindset, you're going to try to sit here and sell me on the idea that somehow this is good? It's not even being presented usually as good by the people who are arguing that this is the right thing to do. It's usually presented as, oh, well, it's not killing babies. Killing babies is bad. They argue that your point is bad, not that their point is good. Despite the fact that at 6 weeks, it's not a baby. It's barely formed. Or, the fact that these same douchebag motherfucker Republican pieces of fucking garbage shit bags. There's a lot of bags there. They don't seem to give a flying fuck to even wear a mask, much less get a vaccine to try to stop the spread of COVID, which kills enough people to be a 9/11 event every fucking day, nearly. Yeah, they'll go on and on about never forget 9/11, never forget 9/11, 9/11 every day. Many people die every day. Guess what? They don't give a fuck. They don't care about lives. If they care about lives, why don't they get vaccinated? Why aren't they telling people to wear masks? Oh, we'll circle right back around that bullshit. But that proves right there, they do not care about lives. They don't care about grown-ass adult lives. They sure as fuck don't give about lives in the fucking womb. They could give less of a fuck. The only lives they care about is their friends, their family, and their fucking grifting pieces of shits that they get the money from. These wannabe yerks. These are basically viscer-free motherfuckers, except more competent. And big fuck you to all of them. First of all, fuck you and fuck anybody who supports them. If you support them, fuck you. You fuck off. I don't give a shit. You're a piece of shit for supporting this shit. It's not fucking right. It's not good. It's not moral. There's no fucking argument you're gonna throw my way. Oh, I'm sure my comments are gonna be flying with dumbass motherfuckers trying to come here and talk your shit. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I can always just delete your comment of one argument and ignore your stupid bitch ass. But either way, I don't care. You don't want to fucking watch the video. You don't want to, if you want to subscribe or whatever, if it bothers you, or if you want to, don't follow me on Twitter. Don't fucking listen to my podcast. I don't want anything to fucking do with you. If you support this Texas Taliban or this Texas war on women, or this the Texas bullshit that's going on right now, the abortion bill, the anti-abortion bill really is what it should be called. And don't get me wrong, though. It's not just Texas, because the Supreme Court had a chance to overturn this, and these motherfuckers didn't do it either. Why do we pay these people so much money for them to do jack shit? You could get 10 people right now from any place, put them in that room, and there's more than 10 Supreme Court justices. Or we'll get 50. We'll get 50 Supreme Court justices, right? 50. I believe there's 100 there, because 2 for each state, whatever. 50, and they will do a better fucking job. People who you don't even know will do a better fucking job for half the price you're paying these stupid scumbag sacks of shit Now, I know, don't get me wrong. There's some justices that are trying to do good. There's some that voted against this. But when the majority of them are pathetic piss bags, there's not a lot you can do. There's just not. It's an uphill battle against pure motherfucking evil. And unless you got all the good to back it up in the world, you're pretty fucked. That's pretty fucked up too. But of course, and these motherfuckers will frame themselves as good because they are the most evil motherfuckers. They are just fucking incarnate evil. Douchebag incarnate, actually. I don't want to call them evil because that sounds too fucking good for their dumb ass. Just call them douchebag incarnate. They are douche incarnate. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Fuck anybody that supports the Texas Taliban. Ironically, these people fucking love the Taliban. Republicans have been going off all ever since Taliban took over Afghanistan. They've been going off and sucking the Taliban's dick, licking the Taliban's pussy, kissing the Taliban's ass, rubbing the Taliban's feet, talking about how they know how to run a regime and they know how to run an insurrection. yeah, your fucking coward is showing, your bootlicking is showing. Yeah, way to go. We all knew the government of the people, that fucking name, the fucking Republican Party. We all knew they are basically just a Taliban in different wrapping paper, in MAGA hats, instead of I don't know what they're called, but the white things, the white ninja stuff. So I mean, say ninja, the white Habib, yeah, sorry, Habib. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect anybody on that, but yeah, they're instead of wearing Habibs, they wear MAGA hats. Same shit. They're the fucking same way. Even just because they don't go around killing everybody, they tried. They sure as fuck tried. And they sure as fuck support people who fucking do this shit, like the fucking Proud Boys who try. They at least try. But yeah, I am pissed off of this shit. This is not right. This is wrong. This is fucked up and not in any way, shape, or form is good. And again, lots of people either being silent on this shit, don't give a fuck about this shit, or saying the stupidest fucking shit. Like that little bitch Jeremy Hamley, whatever your fucking dumbass name is, you piece of fucking garbage, grifting, goose shit. you Gestapo motherfucker with your bullshit anti-SJW, Brie Larson fucking scares me. Through scare tactics and lying, projecting how movies are gonna do, like you're a fucking wrestling fan, predicting pay-per-view buy rates or some shit. Fuck out of here with your shit. Literally trying to say you're pro-choice, but you're not. You try to claim abstinence works. It doesn't. It can work, but it doesn't when that's the only option taught. You stupid bitch. And you have the stats. You have Google at your disposal, you motherfucker. Don't act like you're going to sit here and go, I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, I know you don't know. You let your claim is you're a dumb, stupid piece of shit. That's how you get away with half of your shit. I don't know, yeah. But we know your dumb ass can Google. And if you can't Google, then don't fucking tweet about it, bitch. I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm calling you any tweet. I don't care about your videos. I will never watch your shitty videos. I will barely read your tweets. But fuck you. Because you are not helping. And even if you don't have the power that somebody, like I just said, like a politician has, you still have enough power to influence people. And because you're a piece of shit, you're going to influence them in a way that is shitty. I'm looking for something in my bookmarks, by the way. Now let's see. I'm going to read this word for word for maybe a better, broader scope of this mini rant. This will be some info from Tom Hicks on Twitter at TLHicks713. And he says, this is what happens when women are free to make their own informed decisions about their reproductive health. Okay, this is a big picture. I'm going to read it. Here. In the Netherlands, abortion is freely available on demand. Yet, the Netherlands boasts the lowest abortion rate in the world, and the complication and death rates for abortion are minuscule. Minuscule. Let that sink in. As well as the lowest abortion rate in the world. How do they do that? First of all, contraception, sorry, I speak weird. It's widely available and free. It's covered by the National Health Insurance Plan. Holland also carries out extensive public education on contraception, family planning, and sexuality. Of course, some people say that teaching kids about sex and contraception, sorry, that word is very strange to me. will only encourage them to have lots of sex. But Dutch teenagers tend to have less frequent sex starting at an older age than American teenagers. And the Dutch teenage pregnancy rate is 6 times lower than in the U.S. Boom! Facts! Hey, what's that little bitch? I don't know what he said about this shit, but knowing his fucking cunt ass, I would imagine it was something shitty. But that little bitch, bitch Shapiro, you always say facts, I don't care about your feelings. Facts, motherfucker! Show this to your Texas Taliban douchebag cunts. Greg Abbott, you fucking bitch. Look at this, you ass clown. Oh, and by the way, not only did they pass this ridiculous law, they've actually passed they informed a snitching thing where they want people to tell on people. Not only is there a punishment if you give someone an abortion and it's been more than 6 weeks, but, and by the way, there are some circumstances where you can get this pushed back, I believe, a week or two more. Miss Pete talked more about that. Go watch that video. But anyway, yeah, they want you. Not only do they want you to arrest doctors for doing this. Theoretically speaking, they could arrest an Uber driver who drove someone to see a doctor, even if they know what's going on. And they want you to snitch and tell. Ben, keep in mind, earlier this fucking year, I don't mean to change the subject, but because Texas is such a shitty fucking state run by fascist fuckhead pieces of fucking garbage that aren't even worth 2 cents. Earlier this year, you had these cunt bags, these dick sores, these warts on the assholes of life, trying to pass a bill that said parents who were supportive of their trans children, who accepted their trans identity and their gender identity and called them by the name they wanted to be called by and the pronouns they preferred, and after therapy allowed them to go on HRT, could be arrested themselves. And on top of all that bullshit, they also encouraged snitching there. Now this did not pass, as far as I know. I'm going to have to look more into this, but as far as I know, it actually got rejected out. Which is a rare glimpse of Texas not being run by complete fucking cunt pieces of garbage. Well, they still are, but for once not looking so shitty. But it's kind of ironic. They want all this snitching. Though. They want you snitching. It's funny because the right, the motherfucking alt-right, what are they always saying? Oh, they're saying the left is encouraging. It all starts with people telling each other, like the COVIDs and shit like that. Yeah, it's funny because here we are in a state run by idiot Republicans, idiot redummicans, Republican rejects, rancid Republicans, Republican roaches. And what are they doing? They're here to encourage you to snitch on your friends and family, to tell people, wow. Seems like that's a bit fascist, don't you fucking think? And Republicans, you know, if you're a Republican, and you don't support this shit, fine. But if I were you, I say you get the fuck away from that party. I say start your own fucking party. You don't have to be a Democrat. I'm not a fucking Democrat. Do whatever the fuck you want, but get the fuck away from Republicans, because you should be ashamed of these pieces of shit. These are fucking garbage people. They are fucking horrible. They're shitty. Even if you're like the best person who don't follow all this shit and you're a Republican for whatever reason, get the fuck away from them. You do not want these people to represent you. They are fucking shitty scum of the lowest shitty scum. They are pond scum. They are lower than pond scum. To quote Wolf of Wall Street, they are lower, or paraquoted, they are lower than pond scum. Get the fuck. They are not the government of the people either. The government of a piece of shits? Sure. And, I feel like I was going to say something else. But we also keep in mind, speaking of Greg Abbott for a minute, I don't mean to keep bouncing around subject to subject, but Greg Abbott also is apparently very opposed to mask mandates. While we're still in the grips of a state ravaged by COVID, by a Delta strain, that the numbers are jumping higher as they were almost a year ago exactly. And this piece of garbage does not want to do anything about it, doesn't want kids even to have to wear them in schools. Yet he will support this bill. That might be jumping to conclusion. I might want to look if he actually supported the bill, but I don't think he seems to oppose to it. In anything, it's pretty sad. Like somebody has made, I've seen the joke, not even a joke, the comment made many times of how sad things are when a virus has more fucking rights in Texas than a woman, or a man, or a non-binary person, because they also can get pregnant. Think about that for a minute. A virus has more rights than a fucking person. okay, this is a pretty big thing I want to share. This is a one little hopeful thing. It says, breaking news. Let me tell you who tweeted this. It's a long name, but their Twitter handle is PMINN76. And the Women's March announced that it will hold a massive nationwide protest in all 50 states on October 2nd to oppose Texas extremist anti-abortion laws. And retweet the raise in their arrests and show them support. Good. Good. Fucking show it. Hopefully that'll convince these stupid shitheads Supreme Court justices. You don't. Hey, now that's another thing. If you fucking voted against what they were voting for was actually the right to repeal this fucked up law. If you voted against that, you're not a fucking justice. You don't deserve that fucking title. You can kiss my ass. You don't get that title. That's not your fucking title anymore. You shitbag son of a bitch. Nah. No. Your fucking title, you douchebag, derelict, dumpster. Your title now is, at best, injustice. That's to put it nicely. You're a Supreme Court injustice. You don't support justice. You support control. You support hurting people. That's what you fucking support. And fuck you. A special fuck you to Brett Kavanaugh and Amy Coney Barrett for all the shit they helped to push over the years. You're both evil sacks of shit. You both deserve to have cold showers, cold coffee, to have a skunk piss in your food every freaking breakfast, to have your sheets always undone in the morning when you wake up, to have bed bugs in your underwear, to have holes in your shoes and your socks, and you rich motherfuckers was going by about 20 more pairs of it's like that's really gonna matter. But you deserve all that shit and more. You fucking bastards. And all the Supreme Court injustices who passed this shit. They deserve all that. Because you are disgusting. You're a disgrace to, as I said before, anybody who supports this, anybody who's pushed this, passed this, and is in favor of it, you are not only a disgrace, a fucking disgrace to Texas, a fucking disgrace to America. You're a disgrace to men, women, humans in general. You are a disgrace to fucking humans. That is how low you go. You go lower than that. You are a disgrace to the human race. If aliens come here, we're like, that ain't humans. We don't want nothing to do with them. They're assholes. They're scumbags. This isn't me dehumanizing. I'm not saying they're a disgrace. You're still human, but you're a fucking disgrace. A fucking disgrace. Let's see if right now I can find the in real time. The bastards who actually. Apparently I can't find out the ones that said it, so maybe it's me. Probably be either way. Or maybe I haven't read enough. But yeah, every single one of you you're a disgrace. You're just a fucking disgrace. You don't deserve the right to be a Supreme Court justice. You don't deserve the right to be any government job or a politician, or pretty much any job really, but whatever. probably you can go do some shit far away from people or something. But you're fucking disgusting. But, so the last parting message, well, two. One, I'll say, free, actually. Fuck Texas, fuck goddamn Republicans, fuck them, they're fucking scum, and they literally are evil and want the worst for everyone. Fuck anybody supporting these fucked up bills, or the fucked up bill. Fuck anybody who voted against overturning this bill. And what did we learn on the show today, Cary? Well, we learned that Texas is a state that hates women, as well as trans men and non-binary people, and it loves the unborn, but not children, because it doesn't want to protect them from possibly getting COVID, and obviously not elderly people, because it doesn't want to protect them from possibly getting COVID, and obviously it has no love for, well, pretty much anyone who's not a Republican, because that's mainly who these son of a bitches serve. We learned that the Netherlands is way more based in the United States, at the very least when it comes to abortion issues, which makes me even more now than ever root for Malachi Black to kick the ever-loving shit out of Cody Rhodes next week in their rematch. I had to sneak one wrestling reference there. I had to, sorry. At least one. But, yes, we learned that. We also learned that Republicans suck at all. I already said that. I feel like I'm repeating myself. We learned that besides the fact Texas sucks. I don't know what else we learned. We learned that that's not necessarily as much as we thought, as much as we hoped. For everybody who had a hope, not everything is better under Biden and Trump. In fact, some things are fucking worse. Just saying. Doesn't mean that piece of shit would be better. Just saying, it kind of sucks. And that's all we learned today. And then the last thing I'll say is, this was a more heavy video, even more than usual. I actually feel a little cathartic. I said that very strange. I was having a pretty bad day today, and I feel a lot better. Actually talking about this made me feel better, because it feels good to get my anger out, you know? Weird as that sounds. And if you watch this, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I know it was an easy subject, and hopefully it'll get better. But regardless of what happens, hopefully this shit get fucking overturned or something. God don't get off his lazy fucking ass out of heaven, or Odin don't fucking get it out of Asgard and come fuck up these stupid piece of shits. But anyway, these senators and these scumbags are pushing this bullshit. But anyway, regardless of what happens, I hope you have a great day. And thank you so much for watching.